So there you go. Let's start. With a match. So CarlJr and Melioo were top seeds. Then we had Bren getting second, of course, in that match. And Josh on seed 4. So here we go. Good luck, have fun. And also we should change the title, yeah, that's for sure. I'm gonna do that real quick. No worries, guys, I will be doing that. CarlJr, Melioo, and Josh. There you go. Cast by Turbo. Cast it. Wait. The title is a bit messed up, right? Trackmania Monthy Cup. May round 3. There you go. The title should be fine like that, right? Why is there Trackmania Monthy Cup round 2, then the names, and then May cast by Turbo? That's so weird. Anyway. Anyway. That was a bit weird, but I think now the title should be fine. Let's go into the match. Bren, Melioo, CarlJr, and Josh are fighting it out for 2 spots in the semi-final. And let's see who will make it. Now the title is fine. Now the title is fine. I hope so. I hope so. But let's go. We start off on liftoff. I think that was the pick from CarlJr. Melioo also got seed 1. So there you have it. See what Carl can do. As he gets a really good start, as well as Melioo. Bren on P4 right now. Not with the best line. As well, this jump is very hard, and you could see 2 players making mistakes by the likes of Melioo and Bren. CarlJr and Josh, first and second. CarlJr has a good line over in that sector, and has been so far ahead. And that's what I mean. I think that this match will not be that interesting, to be honest. But I think due to that fact, the match will be over quicker, and we can watch the other match as well. So there you go, CarlJr taking it. 10 points for him, 6 points for Josh, and 3 points for Bren. So not too bad. Melioo only with 3 points. So a bit of a chill start, let's say like that, into this match. And Bren only with 4 points. I think this map suits Bren very well, because he is someone who is able to play those RPG maps very well, and also trial maps. He has an RPG and trial background just before he started playing professionally. He has a very deep understanding of the game. And I think this map is good for him, but of course you need to put in the efforts. Bren is also a fast learner, as you see it on Deep Dip 2 as well, but of course it is not that easy for him to match the pace from CarlJr and Melioo, who are currently defining the pace in this round. Melioo, who only got himself 3 points in the first round, now wants to get 10 points in this round. That was a very, very interesting approach from Melioo, but it isn't enough to overtake CarlJr. 54.378 is the winning time. So great job from CarlJr. On liftoff, winning 2 out of 2 rounds for now, and look how close it is for second place. I think Bren could live another day. I think this match could be very close for that second place. And yes, the point limit is still it's 120 points, and the first and second place, yeah, it's the same format. I have not explained that one just yet. So there's 5 maps in the map pool, and they will be played within, or like every map will be played with 4 rounds and 1 small warm-up for players to load onto the map. And then the point limit is 120 points. You activate finalist mode then, and with finalist mode attached, you have to win 1 more round to make it into the next round. Point repartition is 10, 6, 4, and 3 points for the respective positions. And only 2 players go through into the next round. So Bren now with a great line. Can he overtake CarlJr? This is so close for the ending. It is only a couple of thousands and Bren stays ahead. Melioo, however, gets 10 points in this round. CarlJr only on third, even though he drives a 0.6. So what a great round that was, especially for Melioo. Now up to second place. And Bren not able to overtake him there. So this was so close. And Melioo now with 19 points. CarlJr with his first non-win rounds. He can make it happen, I think. 24 points for him right now. So a good start, of course. You know, like not getting second or first, you lose a lot. The first position just gives you so much out of it. That's why first and last is better than 2 times second. It's 13 versus 12 points. And certainly Melioo will not win his second round in a row. He drops all the way to P4. Josh now on second. Now tied with Bren. So Bren is tied for last position. Now, even though he has been getting some good round results, but it didn't really work out for him in round 1 and 2. So look at that. Such a close match, and I think this one is... I think Chad was right, actually. I think, guys, you were right. This match is really good. Chad is right. I just opened my window because it's getting so warm in my room. And it's raining outside. So just let me open my window here for a couple of minutes. Else I will just sweat so much. And let's go into the next map. It is Halfwood. A very, very speedy map with a lot of wood being utilized. And you have Bren and Josh a bit further behind. And Josh with a first mistake. Let's see what Bren can do on this new map in this quarterfinal. Right now, this is looking like a good run for Brandon. Melioo and CarlJr are fighting it out with him as well. And look at that, it is such a close round. Melioo currently leading the race, but didn't get a good trajectory there. Had to oversteer and readjust a lot. So Bren is now leading the race. Could get himself his first 10-pointer in this round. And this looks really good for Bren right now, as he's so far ahead. 0.15 of a second. And Bren with a mistake. This is so unfortunate because all of his momentum could be gone. And also CarlJr overtaking Melioo in the ending. Oh my god, what a snipe. CarlJr got a much better gear up into gear 5 there. And CarlJr extends his lead. Melioo still getting 6 points, but Bren only with 4 points in this round. But what a snipe there from CarlJr in the ending. He came out of nowhere, but just had so much more speed and was able to make it through. CarlJr not with the best start in this round, but he is still not too far behind, especially behind his former teammate Bren. Yeah, they played together in a couple of teams. And also during Zerator Cup 2019, they won it together. Maybe you guys have seen that. It was a great event where Spam also played in together with Roland, Team Ballin, and then I supported Matt and Revolution, who made it into the grand final. That was an awesome event. So definitely make sure to rewatch it. There's so many great Trackmania events that you might have not heard of. And we see another mistake being done here. This time it was Melioo. And look at that gear up from CarlJr. CarlJr does it again. CarlJr does it again. He gets a clean gear up, goes wider, and has so much more speed than the other player. And CarlJr with another 10-pointer. I cannot believe it. What a great line from the 4-time world champion of Trackmania. Wow, wow, wow. The GOAT is back, ladies and gentlemen. What a line from CarlJr. Finding himself in the lead. And dominating this match right now. You love to see it. Melioo and CarlJr now fighting it out again. Melioo also has been accumulating some good points in this match. And look at that line here as well. Good speed over the woods. Taking so many risks. Cutting the corners so well. And Melioo up to P1. 500s out of CarlJr. Great line though from both of those players. This is Trackmania Esport, ladies and gentlemen. CarlJr going a bit more inside. Melioo with more speed. And this is a very close round to follow here. As the last part will decide it. CarlJr still not too far behind. Had the gear up in the ending. Let's wait for it. CarlJr going wider here, having a good gear, but this time it is not enough, and Melioo wins the round with a 59.340. Wow, what a good round yet again on Halfwood, and this is just so cool to watch. Just driving 0.3 away from the world record, Melioo just solidifies his second position, 12 points out of Josh, and then Bren is quite far behind, 29 points for him. So this is not looking too good for Brandon. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good match though. It's a really good match. I was not expecting that CarlJr was dominating so much. And then Melioo, I was expecting to perform really well, but Bren having a good line here. Bren is unpredictable in those matches. Even with little practice, he can perform really well on those maps. And you can see it here, as well as Josh, who is finally been showing or attending a lot of events and playing those. So this is really cool. Now Bren still needs to do the ending. Melioo with more speed, but it will not be enough. Bren wins the round with a 59.33. So good to see that. Bren up to 39 points. And CarlJr only with 3 points in this round. I hope Bren loses and turns the stream on for more dipping. I really like to watch Bren as well. It's a pleasure to watch him play. That is for sure. It's really cool. Sublimation as map number 2. Map number 3, I mean. If my memory serves me correct. Or was it map number 4 already? No, map number 3 it is. So CarlJr still leading. 63 points. Melioo on second. And then we have Bren on third. And Josh on P4. Point limit 120. And then you activate finalist mode. So there you go. Next round. CarlJr with a great start. And Melioo, with not the best line, touches there, and he's out. Now it's a 3-horse battle between CarlJr, Josh, and Bren. Bren getting a very good entry into the ice. That's a very aggressive approach, taps the brake a lot. So it will be Josh having a better exit out of that ice turn. And Bren falling more and more behind in this round. But pushes a lot before this snow sector. And also no K360. But he doesn't make it across. Josh will get second place. Bren on third, and CarlJr wins another round. Yeah, he won it very, very early. That is for sure. I think he was 15. I think the first World Cup that he attended, I think he was 14 there. But there's also a good documentary about that as well, so you can check that out as well. It's really good, so make sure to check that out. As we're approaching the next rounds, CarlJr still leading by quite a bit, even ahead of Melioo, but then Josh and Bren are not too far behind. So CarlJr now leading the race yet again. Looking very strong, and I mean CarlJr didn't get the best position in the April monthly cup. He has been only quote-unquote in the semifinal and lost there against Epos and Binks. So now he wants to take his revenge and create an easier semifinal. So there you go, 73 points for CarlJr. Bren on second, Josh on third, and Melioo on fourth. So Melioo losing some points towards Bren, and it gets quite cozy here again for that second place battle. Melioo made it into the quarterfinal last time as well, where he lost against Richie and Epos. And then we had Josh. I'm not sure if Josh played, actually. I think, no, he didn't play. Bren did play. Went out in the round of 32 last time against Mime and Elcon. So some hard matches have happened there. And also thank you very much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, No Scope Norbert. What a name, dude. Thank you very much for the Prime. Oh, CarlJr with an illegal wallbang. Getting a penalty. And now he fights it out against his friends for second place, but maybe even for first if Melioo makes a mistake. Oh, good line here from CarlJr, but also Bren has it really well. Who's gonna get second place? It is Bren who stays ahead, mysteriously ahead of CarlJr, even though it looked like Carl was ahead. That was so close. That was insanely close between those players. And Bren still getting second there, but losing 4 points towards Melioo. And hello Flink, salve Flink. What's up, man? Hello, hello. And I also see that I think the next floor practice maps are out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I will definitely be playing Deep Dip also here on stream, but I will be practicing the floor maps, or the segmented maps, I mean. And try to get good at them, and then climb further up the tower. So, just that you know that there will be Deep Dip content coming here. Probably not casting, only if someone is really on floor 12 and I'm on the server. But I will try to play myself. Oh, good ending from CarlJr. Can he snipe it? No, again. CarlJr with a mistake again here. And it is Josh winning the rounds, getting some points and coming so close towards Bren, who got last position in this round. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a match going on to map number 4. Very nice to see that. Let's see if this works, actually. It doesn't work. I hope you didn't get jump scared. Round of 32. No, this doesn't work. Delete ice? I think ice is pretty cool. It's just really hard. I think it doesn't work. Maybe I just put that here. Let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work. Alright, next round. Just had to check something about the results, but it seems like they're not being fetched accordingly, so we have to check the results afterwards, but I think that's fine. CarlJr and Melioo fighting it out right now for that first position. Bren with a mistake. Josh too far behind to capitalize from that mistake from Bren. Will win the round. CarlJr with a very clean line. Look at that, but Melioo could have more speed in the ending. Melioo can overtake the wiggle with a side at 9,000ths of a second. And Melioo mysteriously stays ahead. 78 points for him, and what a huge round that was. Oh man. Can you remind me? The winner gets 1,000 World Tour points and 600 Euro. And IMPD already said it. The World Tour points are important to qualify for the World Championship. So that's something to consider. Let's go into the next round. Round number 2 on this beautiful map, Castle. I really like this one. Even though this turn here looks really hard. You have to turn in so early. And then it's just a leap of faith. And you can clip everywhere on every transition. But CarlJr does it so well that he finds himself in the lead, just so far ahead of his opponents. That's between Josh and Melioo. Bren completely falling apart in this match, and I think this could be over for Bren if he cannot get good rounds onto the boards in the next couple of rounds. And look at that time as well, 58.04 from Bren's former teammate CarlJr. That is really nice. World record of 57.72 by Richie, who we hopefully see in the grand final today as well. I mean, if someone can make it happen, then it's Bren, definitely. But Bren now down to last position even behind Josh. But still a top 16 result would be good for Brendan. Because Melioo and CarlJr are looking really strong. I'll be honest, they look really good. Alright, so there you go. CarlJr and Melioo fighting it out again. CarlJr with a great line. He cannot reach finalist mode just yet, but can definitely deny some points to Melioo, who completely stood out. And now Bren is on second place. Getting, oh my god, CarlJr! What is happening? CarlJr with a mistake in the ending. What was going on? Oh my god. This was a mistake that you rarely see from the likes of CarlJr. And Bren capitalizing from it. This was so important for Bren to get 10 instead of 6 points. Really closing my window again, because I do not want to distract my neighbor with my sus screaming. But now Bren with a mistake, and CarlJr can still activate finalist mode if he wins the round. But I mean, with those 10 points, Bren is not too far away of that second place, because Melioo could also not run away with it or capitalize from the mistakes of Bren or Josh. We're a little bit more than 10 points behind. And now CarlJr. Oh, what happened to Melioo? Melioo into the wall, and Bren now up to third position, but Josh still ahead of him. And now CarlJr will make it across and will get himself those 10 points and is into finalist mode. So a very, very odd mistake from CarlJr, but now he sets a banger of a time, a 57.9, which is, I mean, only 0.2 away off of the world records, and he is in finalist. Alright, we have the next map again, and it's a very close fight for second place between Melioo, Josh, and Bren. 10 points tearing them apart. I mean, maybe Gnocchi comes in now and helps Bren as a sort of lucky charm, right? Gnocchi would win it, that is for sure. But yeah, look at that. Bren with a beautiful SD, maybe a bit of an understeer movement there, but he gets it across. Also here, getting that speed slide very well. So Bren is in the lead. This map looks really good for Bren. CarlJr made the first mistake, so he will not close it out in this round. Josh, Melioo, and Bren all fighting it out. All are really in need of those points. And it is Melioo, currently the leader in points out of those 3 players. Is not looking too strong. But what was that line from Melioo coming back out of nowhere, traveling less distance, and all of a sudden Melioo is back up into that battle for first position, even though he was 0.1 behind. But look at that, 17,000s between them. Melioo with a good line, but Bren and also Josh will have more speed, and Bren will win the round. Josh gets second. Wow, what a good ending that was from all of those players. Melioo was super aggressive there, but it wasn't meant to be. Melioo loses this round, and Bren and Josh coming closer, and now it's only 7 points between second and fourth. And keep in mind, only the top 2 is going through. Good round. Good round indeed. Let us see what will develop here in the second round on map number 5 out of this rotation, if I recall it correctly. This is the last map, and then we go to map number 1 again. Josh with a great start now. Everyone is in the mix. Only Bren has made a slight mistake. He's 0.3 behind by the looks of it. Also due to that drift. Very conservatively, will not have a lot of speed. You can see it here. He loses time. And CarlJr can close it out. Melioo and Josh are behind, but this could be it for CarlJr, for the 4-time world champion. Wait, 4-time? 3-time? No, he won 3 times in a row. I'm sometimes getting it confused, but I think he won 4 times. Also, how often Tween got second place. I always get confused with it, but it doesn't matter because Melioo denies him. And look at that. Melioo wins the round. CarlJr getting second. Josh and Bren only with 4 and 3 points respectively. So Melioo now kind of taking his revenge from the previous rounds. So 102 points for Melioo, and CarlJr is still not out on this competition just yet. I mean, out in terms of already through into the next round, so he still has to win this round. But it seems like that this is not the best map for CarlJr. Good speed slide angle though, but Josh is really good on this map. I think he even has the world record on this map, if I recall that correctly from top of my head. Yes, he has the world record on this map. 2000s ahead of Richie. CarlJr 100th behind, but CarlJr looks a bit shaky here in terms of pace. He doesn't push it that much. And Josh is on a banger of a time by the looks of it. 0.2 ahead of Melioo. And he could get himself some points. CarlJr needs a miracle and a half to make it into the next round with this round. But I don't think that this will be enough. Very good ending from CarlJr, but I think it will not be enough. He comes so close. Oh my god, what an ending from CarlJr. And look at that time as well. Sub 107 from Josh. And if the track was a bit longer, CarlJr would have overtaken both of those players. So now it's getting spicy and dicey in here. CarlJr is still finalist. He's not out on that one just yet. And now he gets a really good start. Very good entry there into this full speed section as well. Oversteers there a little bit beforehand, but now this was beautifully done from Carl. But look at that, Josh again, who has a full speed background and is just a very known player to play those track of the days that have the full speed style involved with them. He's really good on those maps, and it really shows. CarlJr leading, but that was a shaky line. Josh almost hitting the wall. Oh my god, this is coming all down to the ending. Josh again so close there, still able to get it across. How did Josh survive that line? How did he not slow down, but didn't get a good drift? And I think CarlJr will be going through into the semi-final here. Look at that. CarlJr makes it, and with what a time, 106.51. And he's the first player in the semifinals. GG. Great performance from Carl. But there's still one more spot left. And I think everyone can take it. Everyone can take it. CarlJr is through. And only one person, either Melioo, Josh, or Bren, one of them will also go into the semifinal. And we go to lift off again, which was map number 1. So Josh, good comeback from him on the previous map. But I think this is Bren's jam, this kind of map. The RPG theme could really suit him well. And look at that start from Bren. So far ahead of Josh at least. And then Melioo still is in that fight. Doesn't hit the water, doesn't slide out. And Bren neck and neck with Melioo, who needs a first position to activate finalist mode. Bren needs to deny as many points as possible towards Melioo and Josh. But so far he does a great job because he is indeed in the lead. Great line there from Bren, but Melioo with more speed, but Bren with a better setup. This comes all down to this last quarter pipe jump. Bren with a beautiful execution has more speed. Will this be enough? Bren to the line. It is 26,000 and Melioo activates finalist mode. This was so close to see really because the cars were inside of each other. But it is Melioo in finalist and Bren up to 104 points. That changed the car visibility. I think it was hard to spot there that Bren was behind Melioo. Now another good start from Bren, going so wide there, so far up, minimizes the car's drifting angle and just slingshotting out with a lot of speed. So Bren definitely did his homework on this map. And now is ahead of Melioo, but keep in mind, one mistake from Bren and Melioo can capitalize, but Melioo made a mistake himself, half a second behind. And it is Bren now who can deny Melioo the victory. I think everyone had a wonky sector here. Also, Bren lost a little bit of speed there. But Bren up to 114 points. And Josh up. I'm not sure if he can finish. This finish is so important. Josh is not able to finish. Oh my god, this was such an important finish for Josh. And he doesn't make it. 109 points still for Josh. And he has to at least win one of the next rounds or get second in both of them. That's a big F. Indeed. And Bren needs to do it one more time. Josh, this is not a good start, but also Melioo with a mistake. He crumbles under the pressure. And we have Bren in the lead. Bren only needs a second place. And then he will activate finalist mode. And with finalist mode, you have to win one more round to make it through. But only the top 2 players will be going through. So it's like you have to lock in your position. You play up until 120 points. With 120 points reached or surpassed, you will activate finalist mode. And then you have to win one more round to secure your first or second position. So now we have 2 finalists coming into the next round. And Josh needs to win. And then we have 3 finalists coming into the next round after that. So good luck, have fun. 2 finalists it is. Bren versus Melioo. And Bren looked really, really good on this map. Here we go. Everyone with a good start, but this quarter pipe jump will decide a lot. Melioo with a mistake again, and Bren leads the race. Guys, this could be it. Bren could take it home here if he stays ahead. Josh has to deny him, but it seems like Bren, with his immense experience, will be going through. Unless he fails the ending, but I don't think so. Bren is experienced enough to clear the jump any day of the week. And if not, we have one last round because Josh will also promote into finalist mode. But there you go, Bren and CarlJr will be going through into the semifinals. GG's to Bren. Wow, what a comeback. It looked very, very grim for him, but he's eventually through. And chat, I have to say it, you guys were right. You guys were right. You were correct.